Hey guys, this is J19 brought to you another video, and today we got official news. We got official trailer with features and gameplay trailer for the rebuilt PS5 version of The Last of Us Part 1. We all saw the leaks. I'm sure all of us know that a lot of us are not really happy, or they say, hey, it looks good, but it's not living up to expectations. So it's a 10-minute video, almost 11-minute video they got showing off here. We're going to react to it, give my thoughts on it, and then we'll go from there. So if you guys want more of The Last of Us Part 1, remake news, trailer reactions, streams, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay notified when we go live, or upload my next video. With that said, let's get right into this. Here we go.
I'm coming. More than 2 years ago, when we were finishing Last of Us Part 2, and we were working on those flashbacks within that scene for the first game, we got excited with the idea of like, oh man, what if we made The Last of Us Part 1 to look as good, if not better, than what we have done with Last of Us Part 2, which we really pushed the boundaries of like what we could do from gameplay and a graphical standpoint, and felt like if we do that, we could actually come even closer to our original vision of what the first game would have been had we not been constrained by technology.
Alright, so show it. Show it, Neil. That's what everybody needs to see.
The original creative vision of The Last of Us, I think in a lot of ways was larger than what the PlayStation 3 was capable of.
The tech of the PS5, it's like an open box of tools and goodies that we can play from and draw from. The 4K, HDR, improved haptics, 60 frames, help us to reimagine The Last of Us.
Ooh. Okay.
It gave us opportunities to rebuild our characters at the highest fidelity. Not only are the characters more detailed, I mean down to the irises and the pupil depth. You know, you fall into the eyes of the characters. Aside from that, the facial animation is just way more believable. Like all the nuances, all the little subtle reactions, glances, glares, right? Like you get all of it almost closer to sort of the original performances.
That's what I need to see.
So no matter what, you stick to me like glue. Like glue. Like glue. Got it. Good. Good.
We are able now to not only just have the highest fidelity characters in the cutscene.
Oh man, looks
also
good.
In gameplay. It's
looks
the same
good,
character, so now we can do these seamless transitions in and out. Every part of the game has benefited from seamless transitions and emotional scripting.
Pretty good, huh?
Our stories happen in gameplay, on a stick.
She knew my mom.
All this stuff is designed to keep you constantly in this world.
Riley, come here. Now you got this, go.
Wow. That looks good.
One of the things that the PlayStation 5 is really enabling is that we're able to have a density of physics objects in a scene that we could never do before. Like this has always been the dream, is to have this number of bumpables, chippables, breakables, destructible objects in a scene. It just makes the world feel rich, makes it feel lived in. Materials kind of have the properties that you'd expect. The turret truck in Pittsburgh, when it's firing at you and it's just ripping apart the concrete and sending objects flying left and right.
Seeing things break, like there's fear, there's a real fear.
I remember some of these scenes. I played this game a little bit,
much more
but
dynamic
I want to play
range of gameplay to play with.
Remake version.
Surround him!
Our AI tech has just increased incredibly. What we were building the basis off of was The Last of Us Part 2's AI. And it has sophisticated systems for things like the fundamental knowledge model of how these NPCs perceive and understand what the player is much more sophisticated.
Now, how the enemies are communicating with each other, how they're chasing you, how they're flanking you, how intense that fight feels, it's so much more rewarding coming out of it from the other side.
Get out!
One of the other big AI improvements is the buddies. The buddies technology that we developed for The Last of Us Part 2 has this very sophisticated understanding of like, okay, this is where the enemies can see their exposure. We not only have exposure, we have future exposure. So buddies can know, okay, that enemy is walking forward and they're about to round this corner. So in 3 seconds, that corner is going to be exposed. So I'd better move now to avoid this enemy seeing me. This really lets the buddies make very complex decisions and maintain that feeling of stealth much
interesting.
more believably. Another big enhancement to the gameplay is that we have this technology called motion matching. Motion matching is this technology that's basically using logic that tries to match the desired movement to a bucket of hundreds of animations. A mocapped actor has gone in and run this whole gauntlet of movements to get a really full set of all the different ways a person can move. And then it's basically every frame trying to find the best matching animation that fits the path
This
of
is
where the
interesting.
character's
I
going
like
to go. And this motion model just gives this really seamless sense of transition. The player's movement is just a lot cleaner. It's this really smooth, organic movement through the space.
First, we just had to build that core experience. And then beyond that, we wanted to add several features that fans have been asking for. For example, we now have a permadeath mode. Along that, we've added a brand new speedrun
cool.
mode, so players can time themselves. There's a whole community of gamers that just want to see how fast they can play through this game. Beyond that, we added a bunch more of unlockables. So there's all these different outfits for Ellie and Joel that people can unlock. A model viewer mode, so
Interesting.
people can really appreciate the details. We added award-winning accessibility features.
Every single accessibility option that we offer, that's a barrier removed for someone.
As she surveys the apartment, her eyes wander to Joel. She steps past the couch. He wears the wristwatch Sarah gifted him, which now has a cracked face.
To my knowledge, this is the first PlayStation game that has audio description built into the game, built into the cinematics.
Neat.
Now it's nighttime. Joel stirs in his sleep.
And that's really the way we've tried to push the frontier of accessibility on this game.
Game looks great.
So much of the identity of The Last of Us is the world.
We revamped completely the art direction. You know, everything from these expansive vistas that not only are they beautiful, but you feel the environments. You feel the environments in a much more visceral way. The rooftops overlooking the Capitol building, for example, like just the breath of fresh air when you go up there and you just like, you feel that sort of release in tension. And then, you know, to juxtapose that down in the tunnels in Wilds, and you get that dank, flooded tunnel feel, that
Wow, it looks
humidity, you
great.
can actually feel it. All
can't
these
wait.
environments are just completely reimagined.
Oh
Now we
yeah, it
got
looks
our
way
engine
better.
on the PS5, those haptics, the 3D audio, the fast loading. It really creates a much more immersive, and because of that, much more emotional experience.
One of the things I absolutely love with the 3D audio in The Last of Us Part 1 is being able to hear an enemy before they sneak up on you. And trying to do a stalker fight with the 3D audio is just so much fun. You're hearing them skitter around in a different room, and you're hearing them trying to get it behind you.
Can't wait.
Having that two-part reaction of like hearing, turning, seeing, reacting, it's just really heightens that sense of just being grounded. You are in this character, you are in this world. Now, with the PlayStation 5, the amount of control that developers have over the DualSense, it's really, really cool. All the guns in the game have a variable amount of resistance on the triggers when you aim them.
Oh, I
the
can't
way
wait.
it works with the bow
That's what I wanted
is
to hear.
that at the very beginning, when they're starting to draw the bow, there's a little bit of resistance. And then as the bow gets tauter and
This is
tauter,
exactly
the
what I
amount of
need to see,
resistance is
chat.
increasing. And then
Guys,
when you
that's what I
release
need
the
to
bow,
see.
you're also getting that resistance going out of the trigger. When you are aiming and firing the shotgun, you're going to get a haptic vibration on the shot. And then what I think is one of the ways that the DualSense really advances things is you're going to get a haptic vibration on the pump of the shotgun. And what's much more sophisticated about that on the DualSense is that in effect has a little like speaker in it. And it's playing an audio file that comes through in the vibrations. And those two beats is what you're going to feel on the controller.
This looks like a good spot.
This also ties in to the new
That's what I
workbench
wanna see, too.
animations. So if you're seeing Joel
Oh,
taking apart a
sick.
gun or screwing something in or putting a new stock on a gun, that moment where he's like jamming that on, you're going to get that haptic feedback on that.
Oh, sick.
We have, haptics all across the board, for all the moments you kind of expect for clambering, jumping, landing, meleeing, getting meleeed, like all those kind of high
Wow, they
intensity
went
moments we
beyond
have
what I thought.
represented in the haptics.
This is way better than the
What I
leaks.
personally absolutely adore is the way we can enhance the really like quiet, subtle moments of gameplay. So it's like when Joel goes in to pet the giraffe, getting that little light touch on the haptics as he's petting the giraffe. To me, that's the essence of The Last of Us. It's the high tension moments, it's the low tension moments, it's all of it feeling grounded. It's you're feeling immersed in this world. It's all about bringing you along.
The only
with that
thing they didn't
story
show is
in as many
crouching.
ways as we can, and that's
I mean,
what
not crouching,
the new
but prone.
technology on the PlayStation 5 is allowing.
Was that everything you hoped for?
Exactly what they need to do. I
There's
wanted
something
Naughty Dog
special
to.
about that core experience of
They show this
playing as
off
Joel and
after the
Ellie
leaks.
on this journey. And to take that experience and really honor it and keep the authenticity of it, but elevate it in every way possible, whether it's pipeline, whether it's art direction, whether it's a technology, everything that allows us to make that experience better. Not different, extremely better. That's why, to me, this is the definitive way to play The Last of Us.
Alright, I'm gonna back this up. Calm this down a little. Well, guys, this is exactly what I wanted to see. The leaks were starting to worry about me a little bit, but with the gameplay and stuff, but this looks fantastic. This looks like they went beyond what all of us thought. And I just happened to check Discord and I saw this and I said I gotta do a reaction video. And this, guys, is exactly what I needed to see. Looks great, looks fantastic. I know a lot of people still say, well, it still don't look like a PS5 game, it still looks like the remaster. You know what? You don't have to buy this game. But as for me, first time buying this game, even though I have played a remastered version a little bit, once I start hearing the rumors, once I start hearing the remake leaks and stuff going around, I say, you know what, I'm just going to hold off. And this is my first time buying this game. So I got the Firefly edition, and I thought about maybe canceling it because of leaks. The visual leaks, screenshots I saw will look good, but the gameplay kind of was like, But this here has sold me. Like, this is exactly what Naughty Dog needed to respawn. They responded in a big way, showing us all the accessibility, showing us the gameplay, showing us what the game looks like. And I'm blown away. I'm mind blown. This looks fantastic. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'll stream this day 1, September 2nd of this year. So if you guys want more, reactions to the trailers, updates with news, anything like that, or you guys want me to stream, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification to stay notified when I go live and upload my next video. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. Was this exactly what you need to see, other than leaks, to get you to buy this game? Or have you bought the game 2 times before and you say, you know what, I'm done. This looks good, but it's not worth it. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, along with this video. You guys can watch this without me jib-jabbering over it. It is fantastic. I cannot wait. I am hyped. This has brought my hype back up there where it was, and I cannot wait. So with that said, you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll catch you on the next video. Be safe out there. Be nice to each other. I love you guys so much. Thank you for love and support as always. I know only about 40% of you guys that are subscribed or watching my videos. If you're watching this, you're new. If you like the type of content I do, you just don't know if you want to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. God bless you guys. Be safe out there. As always, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.